center of the infield. Out of harm's way as Heilborn, Guy, Belyea, Tripp, Cavallaro, Arsenault, Martin, Duarte, Vanada, and Scully get ready to roll off of turn number 4. Looking for the green. There it is off the corner, and we're underway. 25 laps for the Chaz's Auto Body Sport Trucks.
Nice even start for these sport trucks here as the 20 machine of Heilborn starts to step out to an early lead. Lenny Guy fading just a bit on that high side as Jeff Belyea looking to make some racing moves to the inside. Gets to the inside of the 20. We have a battle for the lead right out of the gate.
Belyea down on the inside. He's got Mike Cavallaro on his tail. Bobby Tripp all sorts of crossed up down the back straightaway as Martin tried to take advantage. He works underneath Lenny Guy. 3 wide for the lead. Look at Cavallaro dive down to the inside. Takes over second. And how about the run by Heilborn on the outside, holding on to the top spot.
Cavallaro's not done yet as he steams down into 3. Gets right by the number 20 of Ethan Heilborn. And just like that Elmwood Dodge, number 80 of Mike Cavallaro, steps to the top spot on the pylon.
That's been a very familiar spot for Cavallaro this year, but hasn't been able to take advantage of it with the Gremlins. We'll see what happens tonight as he leads it down into turn 1. Heilborn sits second. Third is the 52 of Belyea, and Martin taking a look to the outside of Tripp down into turn number 3. Bobby Tripp in the white 88, Martin in the yellow and blue 14. Here comes Vanada into the fight down into 1 and 2.
Yeah, Martin's trying to get it done on the high side, but Bobby Tripp doing a good job to hold off the Radical one for now. 14 not done yet though. He has to play defense though. To the inside of him is Vanada, who for a second took a peek to the inside of Tripp. Nothing doing though. Settles it right back behind the Everett's Auto Parts number 88 machine. As look at Rick Martin go back to work on the high side.
Trouble for the 27 of LeBron. She came awfully close to the wall off at turn number 2, trying to get out of the way as she heads down the back straightaway. Down into 3 and 4. Heilborn continues to hold off Belyea. Martin working that outside lane. He and Tripp racing side by side off of turn number 4. Martin with the advantage that time in 4th. Now he takes a look to the outside of Belyea off of 2.
Rick Martin continuing to go to work just behind him. Look at Vanada down to the inside of Bobby Tripp. Sideways fuse at the hip off of turn 4. They come and Bobby Tripp just going to fade a little bit as Vanada and now Brittany Campbell looking to work their way by, but Bobby Tripp spools it back off, turn 2 and digs deep to find some more speed and hang out for a bit longer.
Martin taking over the 3rd spot now. Sets his sights on the 20 of Heilborn, working the top side. Vanada decides he's going to try the top side as well. They head down the back straightaway. Martin up into the number 2 spot, down into 3. Vanada trying to follow through up on the outside.
Boy, from second on back, it's a hornet's nest. You have Ethan Heilborn trying to hang on to the inside as Rick Martin gets the job done around the high side. Jake Vanada now next in line to take on the young gun. Jeff Belyea is next in line on the bottom with Brittany Campbell right on his back doorstep. And that's the battle for 3rd through 6th as they dive down into 1 and 2.
Heilborn is doing a fantastic job in that 3rd position, holding down the bottom lane, doing exactly what he needs to do. He's not blocking. He's running as hard as he can. Here comes Campbell underneath Belyea, taking over the 5th spot down into 1 and 2. But Heilborn continues to run. He's strong. He's competitive. He is not in the way unless you're trying to get by him. And Belyea could not get by him. So Heilborn earning that run right there.
Yeah, and it's making their job a lot more difficult for the rest of the drivers behind them. You have Jake Vanada is first in the line as he thinks about shuffling up to the high side, but with the full head of steam came the 52 as he's the lone car on the outside, 3 wide as they work their way past the back marker of Anastasia LeBrun. The 52, though, continuing to work the high side of the 8 as Jake Vanada now with the inside position on that 20 of Heilborn.
Had a great run off of 4 the last time. Squeezed underneath. Heilborn had to give up that bottom lane. Vanada up into 3rd as the 8 trying to get through, but look at Heilborn. He shuts the door on Brittany Campbell. Holding on to that bottom lane, sitting 4th. Up front, Mike Cavallaro is broken away. Rick Martin sits 2nd. Vanada up to 3rd. Heilborn and Campbell, your top 5, down the back straightaway.
Jeff Belyea dives it deep on the high side into 3, pulls right alongside the number 8 of Campbell, as Belyea continuing to live and die by that high groove all night tonight. We saw it in the heat. We see it again here. He's really found something. Gets right around the number 20. That's for spot number 4.
Finally getting comfortable as he gets crossed up off of turn number 4. Heilborn right up on the back bumper as Campbell tries the outside lane. 5 laps to go this time across the stripe. The battle isn't up front. It's for 4th on back. Belyea has moved up into the 4th spot. Campbell up to 5th. Look at Duarte work the inside. Looking for 6th down into 1 and 2.
The young gun of Heilborn on attack, under attack from all angles as that Roach's Landscaping number 50 machine working his way by to the low side of the 20. Next up is the number 9 Bush Light truck of Amy Arsenault as she looks to gain position on the 20 of Ethan Heilborn. The rest of the competitors who have just gotten by spread out equal distance. That battle continuing on between Arsenault and Heilborn.
3 laps to go. That time across the stripe, it'll be 2 when Mike Cavallaro rolls off of turn number 4. And Cavallaro cruising around the 3rd mile. Martin sits 2nd. Vanada 3rd. Belyea with a career best 4th. Campbell rounds out the top 5. White flag in the air. Mike Cavallaro looks like the jinx is over. He's gotten rid of the gremlin and leads it down into 1 and 2 for the final time.
Mike Cavallaro starting to close up on a little bit of lap traffic as Richard Stockwell immediately out his far windshield. Checkered flag in the air. This time it's Cavallaro. Curses over. Mike Cavallaro drives the Elmwood Dodge number 80 machine to victory lane for the first time here in 2023. Rick Martin second at the line, giving his competitor Cavallaro a big warm congratulations. Jake Vanada rounding out your top 3. Heck of a drive for Mike Cavallaro with speed all season long, finally holding on for the...
Mike, it's been heartbreak after heartbreak all year long. This is the other week, by the way, like you told me, and you got it.
Yeah, we were fast right from the beginning of the year. We were chasing that electrical/fuel problem that we had that the truck kept shutting off with 1 lap to go, and it was brutal. Last week we were involved in an accident, which we were running good that week too, and we fixed the repairs, and thing was fast right out of the box today. I saw Rick coming in my mirror though, so he was catching me pretty fast.
You jumped out front, never looked back. At what point during the race did you start to think about the gremlins returning, if they're gone, if they're not, or, you know what, whatever happens, happens?
Yeah, it was pretty much whatever happens. There was nothing I could do about it. I was more concerned about a yellow coming out and obviously doing a restart. Truck ran great, and I was just concentrating on hitting my marks.
Field's halfway through, the season is halfway through. You're finally getting to victory lane. It's not a question of when, if, it was a question of when. It's got to feel real good as we hit the month of July to get back into victory lane.
Yes, it does. We have the next 2 Saturdays off for us, so it'll be a long wait now.
Way to celebrate. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yes, RDL Outdoor Power Equipment. They're in Rehoboth, Mass, right on Route 44. If you need any kind of homeowners, right up to commercial products for groundkeeping and stuff, they're the person to see. Elmwood Dodge. Mark over there. Thank you guys. This thing was fast as, well, I can't say that word, but very fast tonight. Who else we got here? Central Mass Auto Auction. I got to give a special thanks out to Joe Donato. He's probably not here, but if anybody's friends with him, just let him know. We brought this truck to him last year after we had an encounter with the 4th turn wall, and the snout should have been cut off and thrown in the dumpster. He spent countless hours on it, straightening it out, and obviously he did a great job on it. I'd also like to thank my friends at Quantum Health and Wellness. See them in a new location in Attleboro. Go see them online and see what they're about. And obviously I'd thank all my crew for the heartache they were having too on trying to fix this problem week after week in between heats and features. You know, it was tough.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane. Mike Cavallaro, we'll come talk to you there. I know you're getting up there, but congratulations. A good run for a second. Once you got through, you needed some help to catch them.
Yeah, we needed a caution to catch them. I was kind of just saving the tires there, hoping for caution, but they never come out when you need it. I just figured I'd sit in here because I've been running around all day. They put me in the second heat, and then trucks are out on the track. I'm still on the scales in the pro stock, so glad you come over now so I can go get the pro stock ready and get out here so I'm not late for that one.
A little special day for Pops, too. You want to wish him a happy birthday?
Yeah, happy 88, Dad. Hope you got another 10 left in you at least.
I know you got some people to thank.
Yeah, I got to thank Richie's Insulation, Ed and Marsha put this truck together, Brightman Lumber, big help, Auto Cosmetics, all the guys, K&M Auto, Northeast Alternatives. I mean, all these people, as everybody else knows, we wouldn't be out here if it wasn't for these great sponsors.
And you still got the drive. Good run for second place. Congratulations. For those that were waiting for a caution to come out to give them a shot at this one, but Jake, coming up through that traffic, looked a little hairy, but once you got through, you couldn't catch them.
No, those guys are checked out. Congratulations to Mike Cavallaro. It's been a tough year for him. Grateful for my guys tonight. Got to thank my dad, Ron Boris, Jay Daniel, David Gilbert. I forgot the first couple of times we've been on the podium. I want to thank Chaz's Auto Body for sponsoring our division. Yeah, it was an interesting night. Always good to start ninth and end up on the podium in 25 laps. So a caution would have been interesting, but we'll take it. No excuses. These guys beat us tonight. Congratulations to them.
Great run for third. Congratulations.